So I wanted to check, like last week when I was working on the what was I working on when I did the live stream? Oh, the GM move. Yeah, there were some issues with a lot of tests that were failing. Sorry. In this one, so it's gonna be GM. Do I have an add GM accessibility add GM? So okay. So here is why it's failing. Oh wait, I'm gonna pull first. Just to be sure, yeah. So there's, what was that to do? There's a to do here. I can't go back there. What was that? Okay, to do. A big one to do seems need to decide. No, this is wrong. So let's keep this. No. Oh yeah, okay. I'll see that later. So the issue, we have all the tests here. UI, visual mode, UI normal mode, the adapter that translates Mac OS AX API's data to my own models. And then we have this huge number of, actually not huge, unit tests. And the last time I run that, so last week when I was working on the stuff, a lot of them failed, like 130, I think. And yeah, and I know why. Like I did a bit of research, and this is something I overlooked when I released the latest KV, yeah, that one, PGR Electron Family Makeover. So here is what happened, and here's what I need to do. So for those 131 tests, so we're gonna use the CC, it's gonna be easier to kind of understand. Because, so first of all, the CC has two types of tests: unit tests, like those ones, and UI and MCC. And the reason is, as much as we can, we want to do unit tests because they're like super fast. So if we take the CC ones, okay, that was it. How long did it take? For 0.126 seconds for how many tests in total? Is it 5 tests with 9 failure? How the fuck is that possible? Yeah, okay, because several insertions per. So it's like 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. The UI that has 2, for like every UI test, this is what needs to be done. Okay, like first I have to accept that there's going to be some automation, and it's much slower. So this takes, okay, macOS now. So it takes 7 seconds for like 2. So we really want to avoid UI tests. Now the problem we have here is the PGR and Electron makeover. So let me show you the implementation of CC. So this part changed compared to last time, and let me also show you the code. So it's going to be in the auxiliary strategy. and this is gonna be, can we go here? CC, ISKV and MCC, ISKV and MCC. Oh, nice. Okay. So that's the new code, yes, and history. No. How do I see this? Copy on. Yes. No. This one. So what it used to do, the code is, if we're not in PGR Electron, we never touch the AX API, which means that we can do a unit test because we control everything. So we control the inputs, what we're going to pass to the function, and it does like some calculation on the text, and then it returns the element here without doing any UI thing. So by doing this, we are able to control the input and then control the output, and we can do unit tests. We can do like what we used to have here. We pass some text to the function. We pass like a AX element that we fill ourselves. Like what? So this is I build a AX dumper to do this. So I would put this, and then I would put the like caret or selection or something, and then I copy, and then boom, I can directly create the test very quickly. And so we control the input, we call the function like here, which is going to be cc. We pass the function, and then we just do the assertion. If the pasteboard string is correct, if the last Yang style, okay, in this case it's for like testing the copy and blah, blah, and the states of the engines. But if we go a bit more down, so for example this, we test that we have this, and then the element is at caret location 38 and it's selecting the length of 1. So that was 38 around here, yeah, like here. And then if we call cc on this, what we're supposed to have is this with the caret in and now. So we do the test. Caret is at 0. Yes, the length is 54, and then blah blah blah. Text is 0, because that means like, yeah. What does that mean in this case? It's that when we here and we do cc, the caret is going to go to 0. The selection is going to be 54. So without the last line. And the selected text means we're going to send empty to the AX API, which means that's going to be caret is here. We do cc up, by, and that's what we should end up with. So we were able to do that before because that wasn't touching the AX API. Now the problem is that this is the new code. So the old code, which was this, like if make sure it's not PGR or Electron. If it's the case, you go here. I've rewrote this by like is naughty, because PGR and Electron, they don't allow you to delete text from, they restrict you. So that's why it's called PGR, and that's why I said like it's okay, it's naughty because it's restricted. Forbidden for under 18. So if this is not naughty, that means if it's PGR Electron, then you do that. But if it's not the case, now we also call the AX API through here, which means that all the tests now have to be UI tests. I can't test this move through unit test, which means that all the stuff that we saw failing here, for the CC, thank you. all of those have to be rewritten in something like this. It's not even copy paste. Like I have to rewrite them. Yeah, all of them, and that means I'm gonna have to do this for the 128 tests that fail, and which means that this probably was taking less than a second, and it's going to take now like a much longer time. So the whole KV suit, like the test suit, is already taking about 45 minutes, I think. So it's gonna probably take an hour from now on. And why did I do this in the first place? So why did I make this change here? So it's for like coming from here. Oh, this is nice. We can use KV here in I didn't know. We can use KV here in GitHub. So cool. Okay. Oh, but we can't edit this. What about if we edit? We can't because it's in the history. Okay. And why did I do this? Is because, so, for example, if we remove families, if I remove, let me show you maybe, yeah, Safari and Airmail, they're going to be two good examples. So I'm going to remove Safari and I'm going to remove Airmail. So first of all, in Safari, if I was, okay, let's say I'm in KV, the issues, and I'm answering someone. Okay, and so I'm here answering someone. Hello, my friend, how are you? You, and then I want to remove you. Oh, I can't. I can select, but cannot delete. The AX API prevents me from delete, or macOS prevents me through the AX API to delete this. So what you do is you add Safari to the PGR, and what it does, it's that it's going to select through the AX API, but it's going to delete through remapping keys, through pretending that you press the delete key, basically, or the copy, because we need to copy this or so, right? So like pretend that you copied and pretend that you delete using Command C and the delete key. Now the problem is that some fields are restricted, but some are not. So let's say I have this here. Hello, my friend, how are you? I want to call CIW on friend. Good. What is expected happen? Friends disappear, and then I can type my thing. Now, what about if I do this here? Hello, my friend, how are you? I'm on friend, and I call this, and what happens? Well, now it happens that this works thanks to the new PGR makeover. In the past, what he would do is that he would select this, he would try to delete through the AX API, which would work in this case because even if most of Safari is restricted, the URL bar is not, so that would delete. And then the delete through the keys would happen also. So it would do an extra delete, and that would like break people, like people being me, my expectations, and I found this very annoying. So now, whether you're in a field that is restricted or not, it all works properly. Yeah, so like you could see if I remove it, so I can't do it, right? Hello, my friend, it doesn't work. But if I'm here, which is not restricted, it works. So this plus the key delete would delete one character too many. So just through this little change that makes overall KV much better, It's just, I mean, it's not that it's a little change in the code, because it's not, but it was just like this. So if you wanted to remove 252, it would remove this, the slash also, which you didn't want. So just for that thing, I'm gonna have to rewrite 128 tests, and it's gonna take now much longer to run the test suite. But KV is better, like definitely, I think a lot, because expectations are not broken. And airmail would be another good example. So is it now in the, now I've removed it, so yeah, that's okay. The subject would be another, this is ha 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 better. Okay, so if I remove this, like, okay, here, for example, better, it works, ha ha ha, it works. Now, if I'm here, hello, my friend, and I try to delete here, oh, it doesn't work because this is protected. Oh, now, what I can do is, oops, I can do airmail, you're part of the PGR now. And you would change, so, oh, now this works, but like if you wanted to change the subject, then like again, this is gonna work here because I'm using the latest version. So, oh, it works, but in the past you would do this. Oh, so again, expectation broken. So that was annoying. And that would be the case on all the PGR and Electron apps. So yeah, so that was my little investigation from yesterday. And now I will need to get back to work, and that's gonna be a lot of work. So I think what I'm planning to do in the next few days, I'm not going to wait to release, like to develop all those moves, because it's gonna take a lot of time and a lot of work. So I'm gonna release this. I'm gonna update all the I'm going to update all the unit tests and replace them by UI tests, and then I'm gonna release with GM. Then later I will work on this one by one. Maybe I'll have a look at this quickly, like for Java apps. VoiceOver, I got a request for this, and I don't think I can do a quick check yet, so I will do that after the release. Or maybe after, yeah, at least the first release. Whooshy, I'm adding the inspector through a custom shortcut rather than like moving the mouse. So moving the mouse should still work, but you'll be able also to just, for example, okay, if you want a menu bar, Command H or I or Shift slash, and it will show up this. And the change I've done also, again for me, because that was annoying, is yeah, now KV, if you use Whooshy and KV and the character window, now the character window will be on top of Whooshy, which I think is better. I deliberately at first I put it behind, but I prefer it on top actually. So, and after that, this will be released, and I think the inspector with the shortcut, I just need to make some tests. So I'm expecting to release this in the next few days, and then work on KV the tests. So yeah, that was Saturday, I think. Wow. Okay, bye-bye.